Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why some people have unshakable loyalty from their clients, connections that open up doors for them before they even ask for it, and relationships that thrive in both business and in their personal lives? It's not just luck. It's not just their personalities or hard work. It's a skill. It's a skill that most people overlook entirely. Welcome back to the Prescribed Wealth Podcast, where we uncover strategies that set you apart. Today I'm going to share with you something that's not only underused, but it's often completely misunderstood. It's a tool that top leaders, entrepreneurs, and high performers have for a long time kept quiet about, but they've been leveraging this for many, many years. So what is it? Strategic gifting. And I know what you're thinking. Gifting? Really? But let me tell you right now, this isn't about random holiday gifts or throwing money at something that's flashy. This is about using intention to create influence. It's about giving in a way that leaves a mark, a gift that isn't just a thank you, but a message that says, I see you, I value you, and I understand you. By the end of this episode, you'll see why strategic gifting is one of the most underrated moves in your playbook and how it can give you a competitive edge in business, in your relationships, and in your life. Stick with me on this one because this is a game changer and you can't afford to miss it. Let's dive in. Now here's the problem. Most people think gifting is just a nice to have. Birthdays, holidays, anniversaries, check the box, call it a day. But you and I both know that leaders, winners, or top tier professionals do not operate in this way. The truth is, most gifts are forgettable, they're generic, and they're transactional, and they make zero impact. But what if I told you that gifting wasn't about the price tag? What if I told you it was about strategy? What if you can use gifting to build loyalty, to deepen your connections, and to unlock opportunities that money alone can't buy? This isn't guesswork. It's proven. There's books written on this, and John Ruhlin wrote a book called Giftology. In Giftology, he takes gifting out of the nice gesture category and reframes it as a power move. It's a way to stand out, to create influence, and to build relationships that matter. Let me break this down for you. People don't remember how much you spend. They remember how much thought you put into it. We've all heard this before. The best gifts aren't about the dollar amount. They're about saying, I see you, I value you, and I care about the journey that you're on. So I want to share with you a story that comes to mind. One of my clients loves biking in the middle of the day. It's the way that he breaks up his day, where he gets a midday reset right before he goes back to work. He talks about this all the time. One day, I decided to send him a simple gift, but thoughtful. It was a high-quality swoop so that he can better understand his physical performance. And along with it, I included a note. The note said, Mark, I know how much you enjoy your sunny rides. Here's something to make them even better. Keep enjoying the road and the sunshine. A week later, Mark mentioned to me how much he appreciated this gesture and how it had already come in handy on his rides. It wasn't just a gift. It was a way of me saying, I see what you value and I want to support it. Sometimes it's the small, intentional actions that leave the biggest impressions. You see, most people gift for themselves. They'll slap their logo on a mug, a pen, or a calendar thinking it's going to build loyalty. But let me tell you something, if your gift screams advertisement, you've already lost. Strategic gifting isn't about you. It's about them. It's about making the other person feel seen so that they feel heard and valued. John Ruhlin will call this the difference between a cheap, expensive gift and an expensive, cheap gift. Let me break it down for you. A $500 watch with your logo on it, that's a cheap, expensive gift. But a $30 personalized notebook engraved with their favorite quote, that's an expensive, cheap gift. One gets forgotten, the other becomes a story that they're going to tell for years. Let's go over some of the key lessons from this book, Giftology, that you can apply today. First, focus on them, not on you. Most people give gifts with their logos or branding. This is a big mistake. Instead, the gift should reflect the recipient's taste, their preferences, and their values. It's not about promoting yourself. It's about making them feel special. Number 2, go for quality over quantity. A cheap, expensive gift, something that's pricey but generic, it often falls flat because it lacks thought and connection. In contrast, an expensive, cheap gift stands out because it's thoughtful, it's personalized, and it adds real value. It's not about the price tag, it's about the intention behind the gesture. For example, gifting a high-end branded pen might seem impressive, but if it's not meaningful to the recipient, then it's just another item. Now imagine giving a $45 personalized notebook engraved with their favorite quote or a meaningful phrase. It's thoughtful, it's tailored, and it leaves a lasting impact. That's the difference between a cheap, expensive gift and an expensive, cheap gift. Number 3, timing matters. Don't wait for a holiday or special occasion. The most memorable gifts are often the ones that come unexpected, and I understand the month that we're in. However, if you have a friend that's planning a trip that they've been wanting to go on for a very long time, get them a luggage tracker, or if they're going to be in a remote location, a cell phone battery charger, and include a personal note. Get them something that's going to connect. Number 4, personalization is key. A customized or tailored gift has much more of an impact than something that's generic. It shows that you put in time and effort into thinking about the recipient. Here's what this could look like in real life. For a business partner, instead of a branded mug, how about a book on a topic that they're passionate about with a handwritten note inside? For a valued client, a handcrafted item that's tied to a hobby or interest of theirs. For a team member, a custom frame map of their hometown or a city that holds special meaning to them. It's a personal, thoughtful, and it shows you've taken the time to understand what matters to them beyond work. The key is to pay attention and go deeper. Remember, people don't remember the cost of a gift, they remember how it made them feel. Now, here's my challenge for you. Think about the people in your life, your clients, your colleagues, your friends, your family. What's one gift you can give that shows you put real thought into this? Not the easiest thing to buy, but the thing that would mean the most. Because here's the truth. Gifting isn't about what you give, it's about what it says. And when done right, it says, I see you, I value you, let's build something meaningful together. Thank you for tuning in to the Prescribed Wealth Podcast. If this episode sparked something in you, please share it. Let someone else see the power of gifting the way that you do now. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for much more insights that go beyond the numbers and dive into what really makes life and business work. Until next time, stay thoughtful, stay connected, and keep building your legacy.